This video we're going to talk about doing an AIMsi update. So first thing we want to check is what current update we're on. So we're on the version 11 January 6 update. So I can close this, and I'm going to close my AIMsi because AIMsi does need to be closed to do updates. I'm going to go to our technologyforretailers.com website, click on Member Portal, and then I'm going to navigate to the downloads for updates and documentation. And I'll log in with my email address and password that has been set up for Member Portal. At this point, it's going to go to the Program Updates page, which I can display the files. And it's going to list dates in order of newest to oldest. The first listed here starts with AP. That tells us it's a patch for AIMsi, and this does give the warning that not to load this patch unless you already installed this particular update, which is right below it, and that is February 22nd. So February 22nd is newer than our January 6th, so we do need to download and install this update first before we can do the patch. I've already downloaded, to save time, this update. Before I can do an update, I do want to make sure that I have a good backup. So I'm going to make sure everybody's out of AIMsi, and then go to my C drive where AIMsi is, and right click and choose copy. And I'm going to right click in here and choose paste, and that's going to make a copy of my current AIMsi system as of this point in time being backed up. So any transactions prior to this are going to be saved and ready to go in case something goes wrong with the update or whatever may need to happen. It's always good to have a backup prior to doing anything major within the software. So once this is done copying here, we're going to rename it so it makes more sense than just AIMsi copy. And we'll just say backup AIMsi and put on my date of when it was done. So the other thing I want to do, just to be sure, is open up that backup folder and make sure AIMsi opens. Because like I said, if somebody was in the program while this was backing up, it may not take and could cause errors. So we always want to make sure that the backups are workable, which this one is. So that's good to go. And now I go back to my update and double click on it and choose run. And there's our warning with the backup, which we confirmed we did, and it is a good backup. It defaults to the C drive AIMsi folder. If you have some other network path, maybe you have G:\AIMSI, or maybe it's G:, or whatever it may be, you basically need to put in the path to where the AIMSi executable is. So C:\AIMSI is where mine resides. I will hit unzip. It's going to extract the pertinent files for the update, and then we click OK, and it's going to go through all the data tables and update those as needed within this particular update. Now, as this is going, when this is completed, it will open up AIMSi like normal, which you do need to log into, which we will do also. Jumping back to program updates just to cover some things, there's a version number on the far right that tells us what versions these updates are for. So obviously this is only for version 11. You can't do a version 11 update on a version prior to say version 10 or version 9, etc. So now that the update is done, we're going to log into the system here, and it's going to come up with this box to run this program, which we need to do. And then the printer output is basically going to be the update notes, and you can choose to print those, send them to file, however you want to do them, view them on screen, or just cancel print. And you can always, after the fact, go back under the report catalog miscellaneous tab, and there's a software update notes report that you can run to list out the update notes in case you forgot or blew by that. But now we can see under help and about, our new updated date is the 22nd of February, which is the update we ran. Thank you.